hostage team is called in, we know that we're really dealing with very volatile situations. They can be hostage situations or a barricaded situation.
They're seeking equal rights for every man.
I agree with you. That's why I'm here talking with you.
A suicidal person standing up on a bridge.
I don't know what he's on, man, but he's still going strong. I think it's a marijuana cocaine. He has a marijuana cocaine addiction.
We have adapted all of these to negotiations. Talk to me, our motto, if you will, is really kind of our philosophy. It's not, here I am, I'm on the phone, I want you to listen to me, here's what I'm telling you to do, drop the gun, bop, 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 you know. That's not really what we're all about. It's you tell me, Mr. Hostage Taker, Mr. Barricaded Individual, what's the problem? What's going on? What can we do to help you with your situation? You talk to me.
Progress. Herb has barricaded himself inside and they believe he's armed with a gun.
Have HNT respond, please.
What do you need?
Hostage Negotiating Team.
Okay, good. Thanks, Jeff. I'm on the way. Bye.
It appears to be a warrant for this part regarding domestic violence. He is known to carry a handgun.
The squad was looking to arrest this guy, and he broke away from them, and he has a shotgun.
Hey, you respond upstairs with a bunker and a long gun, please. Make sure HNT is responding.
That's affirmative. I'm doing it right now.
It's a balancing act. The reason that people will negotiate with us is that they know that the guys with the big guns are out there and they're not afraid to use them if they have to.
5-story apartment house, and he's located on the 3rd floor.
I do want you 4 red on that.
We'll start an inner perimeter and then an outer perimeter. Copy? Taru 9556 is 84. Taru 33 and 2384, okay.
I think the squad, they said, was going to grab a guy, and he got away from them. He's got a shotgun.
Oh, he doesn't?
That's what they're saying anyway.
All right, so we're going to go around and go on the other end from the 8th.
Yeah, we're going to meet on the other side with the Taru van, and if they get a phone number on it.
All right.
When I arrive on the scene, I'll link up with Taru early on, my technical assistance response unit, because they provide me all of the accoutrements that I need to be able to operate.
Searching the building, looking room by room.
Taru 61 on the end.
Okay, this is ready. Ready?
61 on the end.
This is ready. We got guys up there with pole cameras looking through the window. We know he's in the apartment.
All right, right there. I see what looks like a bed, maybe. There's nobody in this room. How about that other window, Tom? Maybe they're looking to that other one.
Tuesday night at midnight, I guess, they had the fight, and he's held her there, typical, until this morning when he let her go.
When we roll up on the scene, there are a lot of people that are watching us. The community is judging us. I've heard people say, oh, you guys are there to kill this one person, and you look at them and say, no, we're all here to save that person's life.
Hey, come on in. I'm glad to see you. Who are you here? The negotiator or?
Yeah, negotiator.
He has a shotgun.
How do we know he has a shotgun?
She said it, he confirmed it to me on the telephone.
Okay. How did it become the situation? You guys
What happened was, he sees us, he books inside, we chase after him. We're going, he gets in the apartment.
He gets into
the apartment,
3A.
barricades, right? Banging on the door, he doesn't come to the door. I call on the phone. He says, I already wrote a note to my children, you're gonna find me in the bathtub. We got the cables, the pairs, we've got the crisis phone ready to go.
Do you know your son's names?
Tony, you want to go on first?
Tony. Okay, Tony, suit up.
From what we know from what the sergeant's conversation was, he was very scared, very frightened.
You copy on what Glenn had to say?
Frightened that he's going back to jail, or he's frightened they're going to kill him, so we got to get past the fear part and see if we can, just lower him down a little bit.
You hear that? That he works in Taino Towers, working with retarded kids, and he's very close to and really loves his kids, so that's very good. That could be a advantage.
You let me know. I will not say it is.
Basically a stupid thing he did. He made a mistake.
Check one.
What we did was we captured where his phone came in. We interrupted it, and it's actually running through here now, so nobody else can call in, nobody else can call out.
You should hear a dial tone?
Yeah, I want
212-1064.
Now, you can leave a message on my voicemail, but you're not guaranteed I'm gonna get it. So your best bet is to beat me. If you don't have my beeper number, tough.
Hey, Darren, this is Detective Vasquez in the New York City Police Department. We want to make sure that you're all right. Okay, can you come to the phone and speak to us? You were talking to a Sergeant Akey maybe about an hour or so ago, and we'd like to speak to you. We want to make sure you're okay. We want to see if we can get through this without anybody getting hurt, all right? I think the hardest part of negotiation is getting the rapport with the person on the other side of that phone or that door. They may not want to pick up that phone. They may not want to hear your voice, but you got to be persistent and try to make them realize that they should speak to you. And 9 out of 10 times they will.
Yes.
Hello? Hello, Darren? Hello? Hello, Darren? Darren, this is Detective Vasquez. Darren, I need you to talk to me, okay? I'm Detective Vasquez. You can call me Tony, all right? All right, he hung up. He picked up and he hung up.
Lieutenant McGowan, there's no ringing here. He picked up and then he hung up. We had him for like 1 second, so we're going to ring it again.
How do we know if he rips the phone out of the wall?
Should I just let it ring and annoy the shit out of him?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Absolutely. Just keep ringing it.
I'm ringing.
Come on, Darren, pick up the phone.
I'm just keep ringing it.
It's the hardest one when you can't get a response from the guy. You don't know what you're doing, whether he's alive, dead, is he gone? Obviously he's not gone, I don't think, Is he just laying in there, waiting for us to pop the door, and he's going to shoot us, and we're going to shoot him?
Set the window.
There are some who think that the negotiation process is a waste of time. We shouldn't be coddling them. Why don't you just go in there and take care of business? That could be me, that could be my family, that could be, people I care about. Hey, Marty, they doing any dialogue from the doorway? And no response at all?
Negative.
If we can establish this dialogue and just allow some human conversation, find out from them, what do they think is going on? What do they think brought about this particular crisis?
Good evening.
Negative. How about your end?
Negative.
Yeah, he was married once before. The wife left him, so he had a prior suicide attempt at that time, 2 pills.
You hear that, Rafaela? Yep. He ends up trying to commit suicide that first time on pills.
Oh, gosh, and I was thinking about a half hour ago, I said, gee, men don't do it quietly.
Apparently he attempted suicide once before using pills, and the sergeant who made contact with him today, one of the conversation bits that he gave him was when they got him, they were going to find him in the tub.
That's the one location we haven't gotten any kind of view on. We're going to do the front window. That means it's, we believe.
I think it's right to go tactical when all of the circumstances are such that time is not on our side. That if we allow time to pass, the situation is going to get worse. Ralphie? Ralphie?
Yes.
Don't call in.
Don't call in. Don't call in. They might be trying to get in there without any distractions.
And the team securing from their locations. Everybody's secured and everybody observation teams. I'll let you know when we're about to do it.
Read the ring.
We're in the subject's apartment. We're in the front.
You're in the apartment?
Personnel in the subject's apartment. We weren't aware of that. Yeah, we're in. It looks like he's in the bathtub. We'll let you know.
He's in the bathtub. Hey, we were right.
What do you do?
We get an update, Kevin? DOA. Securing from their locations. Everybody's secured and everybody observation teams coming down. That's full observations, front and rear. You can pack it up. Full observation team redirect.
Oh,
Thanks for the acknowledgement. Everybody's secured and everybody observation teams coming down.
what we wanted to do was to get him out alive, and we didn't do that. But, you know, he chose to do it. This is the way he wanted to end it. And despite all the efforts that emergency service did and what we tried to do, it's obvious that he chose this path.
Lieutenant Mannix on the air? They want to notify the mother. Is that a gunshot?
It was a gunshot.
Yeah, affirmative. No, just notify the squad that 2 of the HNT detectives are going to notify the mother.
Dialogue was set up.
Attempt to establish dialogues were unsuccessful, you know.
All attempts?
All attempts.
The guy killed himself.
This is not going into the books as a, you know, a good one. They're not that, you know, every life is important, you know. I was always fascinated by police shows. Jack Webb with Dragnet. When I was in grammar school, there was times when I was riding my bicycle and it had a make-believe siren and lights, and I was going to some particular scene that I was going to help. So early on, I've had that inclination. When I came to this assignment, to me, this was such a special thing that if I could do it, it was probably going to be something I was going to do for the rest of my time in the police department. Okay, because what I was I had overtime for the 4th of July. 10 years ago, when I took over the team, I thought I could really make a contribution with my background, both as a supervisor in the bomb squad, as a supervisor in ESU, in handling these most dangerous situations, if you will, the human time bomb. Call inspections. Okay. It's the ICO's number. Raffaella's role in the hostage team is to be my left hand, my right hand, and my conscience.
Hi, this is Detective Valdez. Is Detective Donna with you? I grew up in New York City, in Spanish Harlem. During the 60s, it was a turbulent time. I was taught that if you wanted to change things, you should do it from within, if you can. So I decided to join the department. Before 1972, there was no such thing as a hostage negotiation team anywhere. You either surrendered or you faced the full assault by police departments or police personnel. And you can imagine that was a very dangerous way of doing business.
The detectives that are called out are all assigned to detective squads, robbery squads, special victim squads, precinct squads, and that's their full-time assignment. Above and beyond is being part of the hostage team, and it really requires them to set aside their work and come out and work with me on these particular situations. And so not only are they volunteers, but they're sometimes gluttons for punishment.
Big John, we're going to be going out, I guess, around, what did it take us, half hour to get there? Leave around 7 then.
Anybody know the color of the day?
I'm getting it for you right now. As a negotiator, experience, of course, is the best teacher. I've been a police officer 30 years in October. Well, I showed 3 arrests, but I could only pull 2 up in the machine. The reason I'm still on the force is because I want to pass on what I learned.
Frankie, 30 years of catching cases. That's a long time.
That's unheard of.
And he's still going out there making arrests.
When we said, like, oh my God, what do I do? I'm overwhelmed. He just comes in there, he's like the captain, you know, and he just...
Yeah, he definitely bleeds blue. Nothing phases him.
Nothing phases him.
You and I are the ones that are going to work this out. Is that not true? Huh? We're going to work this out together, am I right?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to show you how nice and easy this is, and we're going to do this calmly and very easy.
Okay.
Put your pants on.
That's the way, Doc. Come on, that's the way. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Come on, we'll see a doctor, everything will be fine. Right.
I got it.
All right, calm, relax, calm.
And once he breaks down and starts crying, you're in.
He says he's got shoes down here somewhere.
Just ask EMS just to come in and take
I'm going to do that right now. Sit down.
Okay.
Okay?
You okay? Okay, the worst is over. He didn't hurt you, did he? Did he hurt you?
These detectives are going to take good care of you, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Time's on our side. Time is the only weapon we really have that works. Nobody got hurt. Not his side, our side, and that's the bottom line.
All right, thank you very much. Everybody's safe.
Okay, boss man.
Frank, once again, like always, thank you. Good job.
Glad it worked out. Let me go in and see what the rest of
I got to go home and shave so I can get dressed and go to work.
Let's see what the rest of the day holds. It has to be in you. You have to have the confidence in yourself. You have to be willing to put yourself on the line. It's a calling. I like to talk. I like to help. So for me, it's a perfect line of work. It's either that or a bartender. And even a bartender does the same kind of stuff.
In order to say to someone, I understand, no you don't, unless you've been there, unless you've been through this. In a lot of negotiations, you have been through it. It's a domestic fight. It's a power struggle. You know, everyone can understand a couple not getting along. Everybody can understand you lose your job, you're desperate, your life is falling apart. I think everybody at one time or another feels totally alone. Totally like nobody understands me. And that's when something like a hostage scene takes place.
Okay, they'll come in on First Avenue.
There's a new one.
Yeah, come in First Avenue and come straight down and come from the Negotiators Avenue.
Temple. I try to go anywhere, be it to a hostage scene or to a homicide, with an open mind, see what I'm working with, and then stay within that scope. I had a partner that always told me, in looking at the mouse, you're going to miss the elephant walking by.
The skeleton still got, it's got jeans on.
Yeah, what happens, it floats in, and with the high tide, it floats up on that debris over there.
Okay, good. How you doing? Working in homicide and continually dealing with stressful situations, unhappy situations, looking at things that the average person wants to look away from. I kind of feel you learn to enjoy life more because you know what you have. I see the dead babies and I see the dead people and I see death. I see so much that I can't do anything about. I can't stop it. And I think that's what the hostage negotiator is trying to do. Reach across that line and say, don't do it. Think about it. Think about how precious life is.
Is in this apartment on South Street. Did they ascertain if there's a child involved? They came into the apartment, fired around, took the child with them. I start the RMI out to that location and also notify agency. Who knows that this guy's armed with a handgun or a rifle? He has a weapon. He has the 12-year-old child.
Keep anybody from coming out of the building.
Terror response going to the 901.
The block is sealed off. There's a lot of people that are involved that are here. There's several ESU crews, snipers on the roof. Where is it?
Yeah, guys, come on in. Come on in. Billy Thompson, I will assign you. You're going to be a part of the roof team. Richie, your assignment 85. We up here on the 5th floor.
He's been suffering depression, and he's been very angry with the family. I'm going to write on this picture just so we
what's up? You hear me, Kev? Yeah. All right, good.
Whoa! Very loud. Crisis phone is ready to go.
Police in Brooklyn are monitoring a hostage situation. Cops say a man armed with a gun has barricaded himself in a house and is holding a 10-year-old boy, possibly his nephew, as a hostage. It all began during a fight a few blocks away inside an apartment. Shots were fired. SWAT teams and hostage negotiators are at the scene. Stay with New York One for the very latest on this developing story.
So right now, the squad has been talking to him a couple of times. He speaks English, but they were talking Spanish with him, so you might want to just get up to speed with the guy from the squad and see where he left it off. Basically, he left it that they were going to just call him back in a little while to see how he was, but he was very, very pissed off.
Boy, he has this thing that we're gonna bomb the door and fucking, he's ready to die, he says, so.
Yeah, he's very concerned about the noise that he hears at the door. The last message we got was for the good of the hostage. He doesn't want to hear any noise in the hallway, so if we can keep that to a minimum.
His thing is adamant that he wants to speak to this girl, his wife, whatever. And depending on what the conversation is between her and him, that's what the outcome is. I keep on emphasizing, nobody wants to get hurt.
What relation is the kid?
He's a nephew.
His nephew.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
How are you, dear?
Likewise.
Good to see you.
Do you want to go in and take some notes?
Yeah, I'll do
I'd like you to
whatever you
record it. There's only Greg Giovanni.
Okay.
I'm involved in something else.
I'm going to let Greg come up on... And if we have a problem, I'm going to switch over to you. If he won't talk to you. You want her to talk first?
You want to talk first?
See, my only feeling is if he rejects you, I can go to her. If he rejects her, I'll have a problem.
Sammy's telling me that it's not about the kid anymore.
Right.
It's about witchcraft. This guy's like possessed.
Okay, so if it's not about the kid, it would make everybody happy if he could just let the child, go back to his family, and we can work on the other problem.
10 Central, read you 5 and see if he wants me to sort out the RMI over to that location.
This conversation may not go anywhere, but we're going to give it a shot. And if it doesn't work with me, I'm going to have my partner speak to him. And if it doesn't work with her...
What's his name?
George Martinez.
Here we go. Just tell me if you hear a dial tone.
Yeah.
Hello.
George.
Era?
George Martinez.
Sí.
This is Detective Giovanni.
Okay.
Sammy was talking to you before.
Listen, I saw that there's nothing.
Well,
You know,
I'm
I
just
know
trying to...
how you work.
We don't want to hurt we don't want to hurt anybody. You know that, okay?
I'm ready to die. That's the only thing I know.
And you have a gun,
Yeah, a 9mm.
a 9mm.
18 bullets.
Excuse me?
18 bullets with 2 magazines.
18 bullets.
Yeah.
And 2 magazines. The kid is okay, I hope. Okay?
Hello.
Hello. You're okay, Jose?
Yeah.
All right. Listen. Everything is going to be okay. All right. We're just going to try and talk to George a little more, okay? And everything should be all right. All right.
I don't want to do nothing to the kid. You know?
I know.
That depends on you. Don't try to do anything. You know, I know how you work.
Well, don't believe everything you see on TV and in the movies, okay?
I want to talk to Ana about it.
And that was that your wife?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to work on that, okay?
They take my son to Dominican Republic, you know.
I know.
She take my son to Dominican Republic.
George, your son George. Uh-huh. Okay, and what is it that you want to tell her?
Don't worry about it. When you have Ana available to talk to me,
Your wife?
yeah, don't try to do something.
We're not going to try to do anything, okay?
If you want to kill me, keep going with me.
Okay, I got my boss is looking for your wife right now.
Panic. Just put her in the back so we can...
I'm kind of like trying to put her in a mind like now. If I need you to talk to him, please, you got to talk to him. And she's like super reluctant. She's scared senseless of the guy.
My feeling is that we're not going to use her.
I think so too.
It might, even if she's
Might
willing to do
backfire.
it might make it worse. Actually, I'm going to stay with the detectives.
All right.
You know, over the long run, that's the safest. We can control what's being said. We're not going to make judgments. We're not going to piss them off.
All right.
Oh, this guy's stubborn, boy. He wants to speak to his wife. He's got a gas mask, bulletproof vest, a 9mm, and he's saying he's going to do whatever he's got to do. Only because he wants to talk to his wife.
These are not the circumstances in which he's going to get that kind of conversation. She's afraid. By his very behavior, he's making everybody afraid. But if he showed something that would show good faith, then maybe we would consider doing something like that.
I think if he can save face, he's afraid of being laughed at.
Yeah, that's...
I think if you say, well, the procedure is this, and like I told you, we're going to take her to the hospital, you can talk to her in a controlled environment so nobody gets hurt, you know, rather than keep dangling the phone call in his face.
What we got to do is we got to turn it back on him. It's not us that's doing the bad thing, and
Right.
we're willing to
Right.
help him with the problem.
Right.
But until he shows us that, you know, that he's not going to harm anybody, right now we have to be afraid of him.
Okay.
It's good, it's just taking time. But I think he'll come out. You know, it's just one.
Sounds, you know, I'm not a negotiator, but he seems so unbendable, you know? That it's like, does he have the advantage?
Does he?
Does he? You tell me. He's got the kid, he's got the gun.
Right now, we don't want to make it sound like he's got the advantage.
Right. Oh, I know that.
Well, we're sort of in control. We have control the perimeter. He can't do anything, but unfortunately he is.
He's in control of the side.
If I didn't care about you, George, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you.
Let me tell you the reason why I want to talk to Anna about it.
Uh-huh.
I want her to feel bad if I kill myself.
You wanted to feel bad that you killed yourself?
You know, I want her to remember me forever.
Annabelle's the mother of your child. She's not going to forget you.
You know what? I'm going to kill myself, but I'm not going to do nothing to him. I want only make her feel,
Listen.
you know.
Do you think that you're the only guy on earth that had problems with their marriage?
I don't know.
You know. Everybody has problems with their marriage. Come on.
I know everybody have problems.
But not everybody does this.
I don't know, man.
Your parents, your mother, and your father's outside.
You know, I want her to remember me forever.
How are you doing? Are you doing all right? Okay? Everything is going to work out okay. Okay?
I prefer to kill myself right here.
Think about your son and your daughter.
Yeah, but you know.
Well, think about what's going to happen. They're going to grow up, and what are they going to think? Come on.
Then I want to think about me when I get in jail.
You would just go to the hospital so you could speak to somebody, like a doctor or something, to try and straighten this thing out.
Greg's good. He has a nice way about him. Very, you know, steady. Nobody's rushing the situation. We got all of the family members. We got all of the intelligence that we can possibly get. Now it's just a matter of just helping him to work the problem out differently than what he's, you know, decided on.
I don't want to do nothing to the kid.
Well, I hope you don't. I really. Okay. Why would you even want to think about doing something like that to that kid?
Yeah, I'm going to think about it.
Why would you even want to think about doing
I'm
something?
going to think about it, you know.
Would you do something to hurt your son? Would you?
My son is not here.
Well, if your son was in that apartment with you, would you hurt your son, your 2-year-old son? No, you would not, right?
No.
No, you would never do that. So why would you want to hurt your nephew?
Listen, I'm not going to jail.
Is this the only way to do things with violence?
I don't know, man.
Is this the only way to do things?
No.
No.
No, it's not the only way.
Oh, I know you want to come out. I know that's what you want deep down in your heart. And I'm only trying to help you.
The emphasis is on him. You and him working this thing out.
In Brooklyn tonight, a hostage standoff is now in its 6th hour. The hostage, a 10-year-old boy, reportedly being held by an uncle. The police say he is armed. One shot has been fired. Hostage negotiators are at the scene.
We're in our 6th hour of this hostage negotiation, and of course, police are using time on their side. They want to let time go by to give this guy an opportunity to give up.
I want to see it in a good way. I want to see that kid come out. We'll sit here and wait forever because they've done it before.
He wants to come out.
Captain, you on the air? Yeah, he's talking about coming out. How do we want to do this?
Have him put the gun on the fire escape and then come out the door?
Are we going to lower a bucket down to him?
Either the bucket or you can just put it, close the window, and then come over to the door.
George? Yeah. Okay. Now, I know that you have the gun with you, right?
Yeah.
So the best way, the safest way to do this is to put the gun on the fire escape.
How do I know when I pull my gun, they're not going to shoot me?
Nobody's going to shoot you.
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure out another way, okay?
Okay.
Hold on. Don't go away. He thinks that he's going to get shot if he goes by the window. Fire escape.
How about if he puts it in a bag, gives it to Jose, it will be Jose that will put it in the bucket will come back up, and then we've cleared away the big danger.
All right. George?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the best way now.
Okay.
I thought about something else, okay?
Okay.
Put the gun in a bag.
Okay.
And give the bag to Jose.
Okay.
And let Jose put the bag into the bucket on the fire escape.
Oh, I'm scared.
Well, this way you don't have to go by the window.
The only thing I ask you
Yeah.
to talk to Annabelle.
I'll talk to Annabelle, but I'm only going to talk to her after you put the gun in the bag.
Told you guys that do whatever they want to do because I'm not going outside.
So why don't you let the kid go?
No. That's what you want. That you could kill me.
That's not fair. Why would you want to hurt yourself? I can't understand that.
Because I can't live with this anymore, you know. Talking first with Annabelle.
You're not going to talk to Annabelle?
So we're going to be here for a long time.
Yep, we're going to be here forever now.
I'm not going to jail.
I don't want to talk about this jail thing again. I told you over and over you're not going to go. And I don't want to talk about Annabelle again because you know my answer when you talk about Annabelle. Because I want you to be okay. I want Jose to be okay. I don't want nobody to get hurt here.
Okay.
All right. I just want you guys to come out of there. Okay.
Okay. So let me think about it. I'll call you back or whatever.
Okay. Let's work this thing out tonight. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Because he's starting to get that close to you, I'm thinking of switching you off. I'm thinking of putting maybe Maureen on. I want to push him a little bit, and you're a little smooth with him now, and we're starting to lose ground with him. So I might push him a little bit, but maybe with a female negotiator.
Whatever you want. You want her to call him back?
We'll give him the 5 minutes. We'll give him the 5 minutes. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just that I don't want to start losing ground with him. I think it's very traumatic for any of the negotiators. You invest a lot of yourself, and a lot of that investment is not felt by the negotiator until they actually come off the phone. And then it's almost like I've been carrying this burden for this long, and now all of a sudden that I put it down, I realize how heavy it was.
It feels all right. You just hope that the next person that comes in gets him out. You know?
I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. I really thought Greg had him coming out. And we'll see what happens.
Hello?
George.
Yeah.
This is Detective Burke. My name is Maureen.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know that Greg's gone for something to eat. He's my partner, and if you wanted to talk while he was gone, we could talk.
Okay.
You're in this situation, George, because you're under pressure, you're upset. You're not a criminal.
No, I'm not a criminal.
No. You're just someone that has reached the end of his rope and needs help coming back. And everybody knows that. I really want to help you with this. I want to help you get out of there. I really want you to be safe. Yes, I do.
Okay.
But you got to throw the gun out, and you're going to have to listen to the uniform officers. But Greg and I will be there to make sure you're all right when you come out.
Okay.
Okay?
You know, I was ready to come out, but, you know, for now, I don't know.
Well...
So, you know, now I'm really, really scared. You know, more better to die.
No, don't. George, please don't say that. Nobody wants to see that. Absolutely nobody. You've just had a bad day.
Think I'm going to get in jail for all my life?
No.
Huh?
No, and you're not going to. You're not going to.
Don't tell me that because I know.
So you have a gun, all right?
Yeah, I have a gun.
Okay, so let's deal with that. Even if you go to court, it's probation. You know that and I know that. Nobody goes to jail for a gun in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
it's no big thing. It's like an accessory.
You know the judge going to say that I put that little kid, his life in danger, you know.
Yeah.
I know everything.
All right, let's deal with that. Jose spoke to Greg several times.
Yeah.
Jose is not frightened. Jose is up there playing games.
Okay.
If they talk to Jose, and he'll say, I was never afraid. Okay, so that deals with that.
You can't build the confidence and the courage in a short time. It really does take a long time. It's, you know, and you have to be able to go the distance. And, you know, we got release and he doesn't, so.
Nobody loves me.
Oh, yes, they do.
I don't think my mother loves me.
Your mother loves you.
Nobody loves me.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah. Nobody loves me.
You know, let me tell you something, George. Sometimes it takes a lot of hurt and a lot of worrying to know who loves you. That happened to me once. I felt like I had no friends, and a lot of people showed up for me. And then you find out who your friends are and who in your family cares about you, and you'd be surprised the number of people that come.
I know. You know, I understand, but you're not going to make me go now, you know. And I'm ready, you know.
You're ready for what?
Before they get me, forget it.
Oh, George.
I'll be dead.
Don't talk like that. Now you're getting me upset. The first thing you got to do is calm down. That's the first thing. Okay, take a deep breath.
No, I'm moving right now, you know.
All right, well, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Okay, breathe deep. Well, that sounds good. And that will help you calm down. You feel better, right, already?
Yeah.
Okay? What you have to think about is how you're going to get out of there. So think about it and call me back in 5 minutes and we'll get started. Okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll call you. Call me back.
Okay, I'll call you back around 10 minutes.
All right, goodbye.
Oh,
God. This guy. He goes right to the edge.
And then all the way back.
And then comes back.
Okay, good.
You feel like strangling him, you know? That's the hard part.
He's just a man, Maureen. He's just a man.
That's what I keep in mind. That's how, you know, I really feel he wants to come out, but he's frightened. He's very, very frightened. I think he likes talking to a woman, which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't, you know? I think he believes what I'm telling him. It's just a matter of dealing with it.
Fresh voice, didn't reject her, you know, it was no macho thing. It'll take a while to continue to wear him down.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, George. That guy made me very nervous. Told him to get out of the door.
What guy?
He said a guy knocking the door, told me to come out.
There's somebody knocking on your door?
Yeah.
I'll take.
It made me nervous.
Don't get nervous.
Don't tell him to. Don't get me nervous because I'm ready to do anything.
George, I'm gonna.
Because that's not the way. If you want to talk to me, you want me to go out. That's not the way. You want to make me do something that I don't want to do.
No.
Got any here?
Nothing.
I have somebody checking on that right now. Okay?
You know, with you, I was ready to go out, but right now, for that thing, forget about it.
Is anybody knocking on the door, Cap?
Yeah, well, you guys weren't talking to him. We knocked on the door. That's about it.
Captain, am I going to run the negotiations or are you going to run the negotiations?
Well, you were trying before. Are you getting anywhere with him?
I think my record is as good as yours, Captain. You want to talk to me outside?
All right, before.
Hello.
Did they wake you up last night?
Yeah.
They woke you up?
Yeah.
What'd they do?
They kick in the door.
They kicking the door?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you doing?
I put my gun in.
No.
They want to make me do something stupid, believe me.
George, no one can make you do anything stupid. No
one. You were progress with me, and I was thinking to going out, but right now, I don't know, man.
George.
These people want to kill me. I don't know,
Maybe
man.
this is a sign that you should come out.
We can't be working at cross purposes, honestly, you know?
No, I told them that we're going to try when you lost the line.
I didn't lose the line. We hung up on him. We're going to give him 5 minutes to, you know, think about it, and then we're going to get back on the line with him. We can only wear him down. We're not going to, all we're going to do is scare him if we're banging on the door. Right. And he told us that any number of times. So if we bang on the door, we're going to make him scared, and then we're losing out.
They lost the line. That's
we
why
didn't lose the line. No, they lost the line to the central office. We still have him on the line.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to have a communications barrier here, but we got to do it this way. This is the only way I know that works. Okay.
You know, this is going on a long time. Maybe people are getting impatient. You've been in there since what, 12:30 this afternoon?
I don't know at what time we got
About
out.
that time, okay?
Yeah.
It's now 9:30 at night. Listen, George, let's get it over with.
It's not easy for me, man.
This is a very nerve-wracking situation. This is probably harder than landing a plane at Kennedy.
But you know, you're talking to me because I have Jose with me.
That's not true.
And you think that I'm going to do
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Because I don't know what to do, man.
Well, if you think I'm only talking to you because Jose is there, then send Jose out and I'll keep right on talking to you.
As long as we're talking, we're doing good. My hero Winston Churchill one time says, it's better to jaw than to war.
Without Anna I'm nothing. And I want to die.
That's not true. You know the song, I got along without you before I met you, I'm going to get along without you now? And that's how you're going to feel in a year from now. The only thing to fear is fear itself.
Yeah.
And that's what you're afraid of right now. You're afraid of your own fear.
Well, hopefully he's getting tired. That's what I would say. And Maureen's doing the right amount of pushing without pushing too far.
I don't know what happened to me with Anna. I don't know why I feel I love her too much.
I can't give you advice in your love life. Because like you, I have my own problems in my love life. I would like to deal with here and now, George.
Somebody's talking?
Maureen.
Oh, good.
If you come out, like we had discussed, I'll make sure that you come down, we'll whisk you right into a car, nobody's gonna see you, and they'll take off.
You sure?
Yes! That I can promise you, that I can do.
She's doing it right. She's getting him by his She's right on the edge. She's right on the edge. This is the turning point. He's got to have faith in her that what you're saying is it.
Nobody's gonna get hurt. I really don't want you to get hurt. Let's do it. You're gonna have to trust me. You gotta trust somebody.
The only person who is Anna.
No. I don't want to talk about that
No,
anymore.
I don't want to talk about going out, you know. You want me to go outside? I don't want to go outside.
Well, I'll tell you what. Think everything over, all right?
Okay.
Let's take a 10-minute break. Think everything over, and let's see what happens.
Okay, let me think about it.
All right.
No problem.
10 minutes. Bye. My ears are killing me.
Excellent work. Excellent.
Like I was talking about analysts here or something.
I am a font of useless information.
There is a time and a place. This is it.
I don't know what to say to him anymore. Thank you, man.
Hello?
Oh, he's trying to dial. He's trying to dial out.
Hello?
Let him wait for a while.
Let him wait. I have to finish my cigarette.
He's back on the phone. Don't go on. Let him wait a while.
Sergeant Cambry on you?
Yes,
Yeah, Jack, they're not going to talk to him for a while. They're going to see if he stews a little bit. So make sure no one's doing any conversations in the hallway to the door.
He has a call back, Kenzie.
No, he picked off 4 times.
Next time he comes up, we'll see how he's...
Yeah, that's what I said. Next time we'll answer him.
Now.
Hello? Hello?
When I saw the guy, I tried to call you, but nobody picked up the phone.
Oh, you know what happened? I went out for a cigarette. I can't smoke where I am.
You know, I would like to go out, but I don't know.
Come on. I know you want to. I'm ready to help you.
I want you to help me get out of here, but you know, I think about, you know, Anna and her family.
Don't think about that. That's
I'm thinking
I know
about
it's
that,
hard.
you know.
I know it's hard.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what she told me. She going to was laughing about me. Ha 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 ha.
Nobody, believe me.
All the things, you know, for nothing.
She's not laughing.
No,
Nobody's laughing.
yeah. I know, but I know her family going to do it.
You know, I don't know everything that's going on between you and Anna. But I do know that right now, her baby's father is in an apartment. That baby that she wants to grow up with the father, that baby's father is in an apartment trying to make a decision that's going to affect the rest of that baby's life. And that's what she's thinking of. And that's what you should be thinking about. None of this other stuff.
I don't think about it. I'm thinking about it. I think about my son, my mother, my
Well, you got to think about all this stuff,
That's
George.
the reason I'm thinking about it.
Let me ask you, how can we do this together? How can we make this work?
You think it's easy? I'm going to lose everything?
You're not going to lose everything, George.
Yes, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to
just-
lose my apartment. I'm going to lose everything.
You're just a guy who needs help. That's all.
It's another thing. When the guy coming out, everybody come after him. Hitting, they're going to throw me in the floor.
Nobody's going to hit you.
No?
No. Didn't I tell you we're a kind and gentle police department? We've been trained to care about people. And the training works. We don't beat people up anymore. That's silly. What's that going to solve?
Well,
I won't let anybody hurt you, George. I don't know what I can say or what I could do to get you to believe me. Really, I just don't know. Let me tell you something. This would be so much easier if you and I would...
Okay, let me tell you something. Okay. I'm going to do it. I'm going outside.
All right.
Okay? But if you lie to me, I can be my whole life in jail because I don't kill nobody.
I am not lying to you. Okay? Now listen.
Okay,
you made
I'm
the
going
decision. No, you got to get rid of that gun, George.
Yeah, I want to get
Put
rid
the
of it.
gun in the bucket.
In my pocket?
In the bucket. In the bucket. In by the window.
Yeah, but not like that. I don't know, man.
What?
I don't know. Because when I put the gun, the people, the police over there, you're not there.
Well, once you get rid of the gun, I'll come up.
No.
Huh?
You come here and you call me like the other guy called me. George, come on to the door.
You want me to bang on the door? Now listen, when I get there, George, that gun has to go in the bucket.
Okay.
And then we'll...
How do I know when I put my gun in the bucket, they're not going to shoot me? Shoot?
They're not going to shoot you.
You sure?
You got to trust me.
Okay.
Okay?
Want to trust you? Okay.
All right.
I want to believe in you.
All right. Give me 5 minutes.
No problem.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Okay, come on, we leave.
He said Jose. He woke up Jose.
Yeah, he said, come on, we're leaving.
Yeah, he said,
That's a
Jose,
good
come
sign.
on, we're leaving.
What do you want to do? You want to stay
Yeah, I'd
over
like
here just in
to
case?
maybe put Raffaella on.
Raffaella, I'll
All
stay
right.
with her. All right.
She'll probably get on and say, don't believe her. She's a liar. I worked with her for years.
I know her.
You believe her?
That's really what it comes down to at the end. There's a lot of people who are afraid of the police, and sometimes with good reason. And we really have to work very, very hard to make people understand that we're not only telling the truth, but we're going to live up to the promises we make.
She's going to come over, he's going to put his gun in the bucket, and then he's going to come out.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
What happened? I'm waiting.
George?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, no, this is Raffaella. Give Maureen time to get up there.
Yeah, but only with her.
Okay.
With nobody else.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right, give her...
Okay, I'm going out.
All right, but wait a minute. I know you're going out, but give her time to get up there, okay?
Okay.
The moment when a person is about to come out, that's probably the most dangerous moment. The emergency service officers on the outside of that door are tensed, and the person inside, they're extremely nervous. And to me, that part of the drill has always been the most nerve-wracking.
I'm going to open the door.
Okay, no, just wait. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Put the gun in the bucket.
Okay.
Okay? And then come back to the phone.
Okay, no problem.
All right?
This is going to do it. I'm going to drop right to my knees now. When the hostage taker finally says they're coming out, you have to more or less turn them over to emergency service. So the strategy is just to back off, but make that person behind the door believe we'll get through them and you're coming to me. They have to believe that you won't let them be hurt. You have to have that trust.
She called me behind the door. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Because I want to know that she's over there.
She's going over there. That's what.
Nobody going to, to choke me.
No, don't worry about that.
I think somebody want to choke me.
George? No, everything is going to.
Okay, she's calling me.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Hello.
George?
Yes.
You gotta put the gun in the bucket.
Okay, no problem. You want me to call you back?
No, I'm outside the door.
Okay, so when I put the gun over there, I want to open the door.
Okay, put the gun in the bucket.
Okay.
Don't hang
I
up.
gotta open the window.
Yes, but don't hang up.
Okay.
You go and do what she told you to do.
I hope they don't charge me because Jose would be right here. Open the
worry.
door. He's going to open the door.
Tell him that.
Huh? He's opened the gate.
Okay.
Wait. Open the door, you did. Okay. Okay, Jose, okay. I did it.
You did it.
I'm George. I'm going to open the door.
George, you tell them what you're going to do, and then you listen to what they tell you to do, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put the gun over there.
You did it?
Yes. I'm going to open the door.
George?
Yes.
Don't open the door yet, George.
Okay.
George, don't worry. You're not gonna be hurt. Just do what they tell you.
Okay, no problem.
Open the door and put both your hands out.
Come on, Jack.
You're all right. Okay? Just like we said. Don't you feel better now that you made the right decision?
Oh, all right. Nice job. Very nice.
It's going to take a couple of minutes. You're going to calm down. Okay? You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
All right, I'll tell you what. You guys do me a favor.
We'll get your jacket, okay? You're going to be okay. This is the beginning. It's not an end, okay?
We got him now, and the child is safe, no injuries. I'll give you an update in a little while.
I know. When you're that far down, when things are that bad, they can only get better. So it's a matter of taking that person from the thought of killing someone or killing themselves to saying, you know what, life is precious. I can go on. Good luck.
All right, where's everybody? Gee, love us and leave us. At the scene.
Nice job.
You got to make them think, you know?
I told you he was just a man.
Well, that's why I could deal with it, because I keep that in mind.
I was saying, what a good thing he had going here. He had a girl telling him that she cared about him, and he didn't have to buy one drink all night, you know?
Yeah, but imagine all you're going to spend. Well, he did thank me.
I'm sure he did, of course. You're a lifeline. You know? You're a lifeline to him.
That's how it was made. It was a cop.
You think about what could have been, you think about, could it have been done better? Have we made a difference? In the Talmud it says that he who saves a single life saves the world entire. To me, that's the only way that we can do it, one job, one person at a time. I think we're doing what we promised to do when we became police officers and said that we were going to go out and protect lives. Maybe we're respecting people that a lot of people wouldn't respect, but we don't make that kind of a judgment. We treat them with respect. I think it's a mindset for police officers to approach each and every citizen with that way of thinking. That's what you want? That's what you try for, and there's no way of knowing, when it's going to happen. And when it happens, it's almost like, can we send them in and do it again, The ending is always the nice part when it comes out like this. Okay.
Saturday night on the